Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Anybody? Alright, cool. Sorry about that, guys. My headset. I'm running a Arctis 7, which fantastic headset. It's actually designed for PCs, but it works on PlayStation, but it has this weird glitch where it shuts off whenever it wants to. And I hadn't realized it shut itself off. So, welcome to the stream, guys. Kleines land, small tractor farm. As I was stating before, basically I bought the whole map. It's a tiny little map, great for small tractors and stuff. And yeah, I've been playing this in my off time, and I figured I would stream it since I haven't streamed in a few weeks. So, first things first, this is my main tractor. It's 100 horsepower International. I love that thing. But we are actually going to head to the cow barn. I have about 20 cows or so. I've got equipment scattered all over, so I'll kind of show you as I'm doing stuff. But I do have a few things I gotta do real quick. Mainly, I gotta clean up the animal pen. So, now can you guys hear me in conjunction with the tractors? I adjusted some settings, so is the sound okay for you guys? Like, I'm not too loud and the tractors aren't too quiet, or vice versa? I think I blocked myself in. Alright, cool. Just figured I would check. I know I've had problems in the past. That's the one downside. Like, this headset, like I said, is fantastic. It picks up every little sound. It's very, very sensitive. So I am off to the store. Oh, real quick detour. This was a field, but I converted it into a silage slash BGA because there is no BGA on this map, so I made my own. But we are headed to the store because I need to clean up my animals, and I found an older mod that it's like a tire on the 3-point, and it cleans the animal pens. I've never used it before, but it's super cheap, so I figured I would give it a shot. Alright, animal broom. Like I said, never used it before, but see how she does. If not, I'm just gonna buy the broom because I love that thing. So yeah, basically this is all just gonna be little tractors, little farming, nothing crazy. I just after all the stuff with American Life Farming, I reset it one whole time, and then it came out with an update, and I was gonna do it again, and then it came out with another update, and I'm like, you know what, I hate to say it because I like the fact that I was doing the whole Challenger farm thing where everyone's running Case or John Deere. I was like, oh, I'm going to do something different. Plus, I like the Challengers. Basically, I gave up on it. I don't know if I'll get back to it before fs19 drops. So, like I said, I started doing this because I wanted to use some older equipment and some smaller stuff. I've still got my first person challenge, which I do plan on continuing. And my self-sustaining farm, I am going to try and get back and at least make an episode here or there. I've got a couple ideas on how to kind of get it going again, so we'll see how that works out. Hey, that works out pretty good. Cool. Well, I think we'll leave this. So how are you guys doing today? I meant to ask that. I think I asked that earlier, but that's when you couldn't hear me. So, how's everyone in chat doing? Cows are gonna need more water. I'm trying to remember. I don't have that many. I've got 6 cows. So, not a lot of cows, but like I said, small farm, small operation. Just doing it for the fun of it. There's no real challenge or crazy goals or anything, just enjoying playing the game, which is, in talking to some people, that's the, that's the thing as content creators, and I don't know how far I'd go to even say that about myself, because I haven't really made that much recently. But my biggest problem is that I was getting kind of burnt out to the point where I wasn't even enjoying playing the game in my off time. And of course, that's no way to do it, because then when you come in and you're trying to make content, it's like you can kind of, I get the feeling like you can sense that, when someone's like not enjoying themselves, and nobody wants to watch someone play a game where they're not enjoying themselves. So basically I took kind of a hiatus and backed off from it, and then I started dicking around with this farm, and I've been enjoying myself again, so I figured I would stream it. We'll see how it works out. That's great to hear, CBW. I'm glad to hear you're doing great. Dembe. Stop barking, buddy. Yes, I know. It's okay, bud. Come on. Alright. So. Alright, so that's that. Actually, I forgot what I was going to do next. Got sidetracked. Alright, so I'll park this here for now. Fertilizer spreader, front loader and stuff. I got this. This is that, I forget what I can't remember the people that did this, but they basically took all the in-game stuff and redid them so you could colorize them yourself, so that's why that looks like that. It's just a KUHN one. I'm not going to say it because I heard people get in trouble for that. And then I got a front tank there. This is a really cool, and this is that Fent GT mower pack bit. And the front, you can get the front one for the Fent GT, but it comes with a standard setup too, and it's really low horsepower. But the cool part is this thing's like 7 meters. So for a mower setup that does 7 meters, and I think it only takes like 35 horsepower. Yes, SMG, you are seeing this right. How you doing, brother? Welcome to my small tractor farm. I was just telling the other guys that basically I've been playing this in my off time, and I figured I would stream it, seeing as I haven't done anything for like 3 weeks. And you'll be happy to know, as you can see, I've got a nice little Massey here. This one's for you, SMG. And then my main tractor is in the garage, and that is an International. Big boy right here. I went for the 100 horsepower. That's another thing, and I don't know if you guys ever do this, but when I started buying tractors, because most people when they buy tractors, they buy a tractor and they max out the horsepower as hard as they can, which I get if you need it. But at the same point, you ever buy a bigger tractor and get the lower horsepower so you can you can actually use it on a smaller setup, but so I did that. I put 100 horsepower instead of 150 in that boy. The mower is amazing. Oh yeah, dude, I love this mower. This thing is fantastic. Ironically enough, we actually have to do a little mowing because our grass is all grown. Excuse me. So we are going to have to do a little mowing. I think my cows are set now. Yeah, they're set for now. Actually, that I was until now. Hey, what's going on, Rusty? How you doing, brother? Welcome to my small tractor farm. I almost forgot. I gotta top off. I'm gonna top off the TMR in the cows before we go do anything else. So I got this fancy this little one right here. This thing's fantastic. It's a little Metal Tech one. It only puts out it only mixes 8,000 liters, but if you think about it, if you put one silage and one hay, you're good to go. It's a great little mod, and it's great for small tractors. Alright. So... Alright, I think that's the cows taken care of for the moment. So basically this is kind of my cow tractor. I use it for cleaning, feeding, watering. That's about all that little guy does for now. Alright, so we are going to get in this guy, and we're actually going to go do some mowing because I believe my crops are not yet ready to harvest. They're close, but they're not ready. And I don't have a harvester yet, but I believe I'm going to go with my old faithful favorite cheap one, which you've seen before. Yeah, see? There's one grass field. I have 4 or 5 grass fields. I think it's kind of crazy. Oh, getting caught. Sticks out a little further than I thought it did. Alright, let's get to some mowing. I think I actually have to mow all my fields, so we might be doing a bit of mowing. Hey, what's going on, Harley? How you doing? Welcome to my tiny tractor farm. Glad you guys all could make it. It's good to see everyone. I know I've been slacking. I've seen a lot of those, Rusty. Is that kind of like a... everyone's doing like a top 17? Like a challenge? Not a challenge, but like a... I've seen a handful of them recently. Oh yeah, that reminds me. SMG, how's the pup doing? Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw drivers and then I saw Jelsas and I was like, huh. But that's cool, man. I don't even know what I would pick. So many good ones. Yeah, SMG. We know. Hey Jared, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Just doing a little mowing. Right? It's hard to narrow it down. CBW. It's... I mean, and it depends, because, I mean, I could probably pick 10 of my, or 5 of my favorite tractors from each, you know, small, medium, and large, and then go on from there and be like, you know, now we're talking mods, you know, or equipment. Awesome. Good to hear, SMG. I'm glad. Always hate to see a puppy uncomfortable. Yeah, CBW, that's what I'm talking about. It's just, it's so good. You know, the width, I mean, most times you're spending a crap ton of money for, I mean, a normal butterfly mower that runs 8 meters is, you know, you have to have at least 90, usually like 125 horsepower, and then a front one you need another 60, so you're talking a 200 plus horsepower tractor, and I think this thing will run on a 35 or 50 horsepower tractor, so. The only reason I don't have it on the Massey is that you can't have a front 3-point on the Massey. Yeah, Rusty, like, throwing out a couple, honorable mentions or something, you know? Oh, it does. SMG. I've got I had at least a tedder, but this grass is already dry grass, so it's only got to wait in the sun to turn to hay, but this actually is going right in the pit. Because that's how I make some of my money is silage, plus I need to get some extra together for the cows. I pretty much sold the rest of mine so I could pay down. I have I'm trying to remember. I think I have I started off with a $300,000 loan. Oh, and it's up to 350. Okay, so that's part of the goal too, is to pay off the loan. So I have a $350,000 loan, but I do own all the equipment you've seen so far. I own everything, so at least that's a plus. Yeah, so far as I've got 2 tractors. I would like to get a third. I have a handful of potentials, and they all range in price from like 30 to 70. I'm not looking to go super high on the horsepower. It's just more of a missed a couple spots. Just something, little tiny bit of role play in there. Winter's coming, so you don't want to be out in a cabless tractor in the snow. So thinking about getting a little tractor with a cab for maybe pushing snow around or something. We'll see how she goes. Something else that I know SMG will love, just hope I can get it all in fit. Nice, nice. I'll keep my eye out for it, buddy. This is not ready, is it? It says ready. Doesn't look fully grown though. It's not. Alright, so we're gonna hold off on that one. But I have like 4 more grass fields. Yeah, right. Do yours so you don't get influenced by anybody's CBW. I've seen Jelsas and drivers, like I've seen them in the world, but I have not actually watched them. And if this is a thing that everyone's doing, I may also do one, but I am not going to watch anybody's till afterward. I think that... Oh, probably because that's the first field I cut, that's why. Yeah. I'm gonna wait till they're all fully grown, which is fine, because I gotta do some windrowing and I gotta pick it all up. Tell you what though, this tractor's definitely going on there. Love this thing. I love cabless tractors anyway, but the fact this goes up to 150 horse, has a front loader and a front 3-point, and you can get it cabless or with a cab, and when you have the cab, the windows open and all that stuff, it's just snazzy. Alright, we are going to shut this guy off for now. Rusty, yeah, I know, right? Alright. Let's go get our windrower, if I can remember where I put it. Ah. You watching this, SMG? Getting a little bit of that Massey windrowing going. It's not true. Harley, don't be so negative. Snazzy can pull anything. SMG, I think Harley's talking shit about the Massey. You better defend your girl. My downside to this field. Uh-oh. Them's fighting words, Harley. SMG's gonna be upset. Hey, what's going on, American Farmer? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I know it's been a while, but I am here now. What's going on, driver? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I know Harley's over here insulting Massey. You're gonna have a lot of people after you, Harley. Oh, Halim's here, guys. Keep it in your pants. Oh, Harley's feeling attacked now. I know, right? Yeah, driver, we were talking about the whole 17 things. Austin, what's going on, brother? Jeez, everybody's in here. I feel so popular. No, not really. So how is everybody doing, seeing as there's so many people in here? So Halim, what's going on, man? Where's your better half? Thanks, Halim. Hey, I will take super special any day. Because special still brought you here, and for me, that's a win. So, you can't hold the special back. Jesus, you guys are going so fast. Give me 2 seconds to catch up. Waiting on driver 53 to draw my tractor. SMG, I heard you were giving away free hugs, Krikcet, that's why I came to watch. Well, of course. But I don't have my camera on, so you're missing half the, the groping and the squealing and stuff, you know? 40k codex just dropped me, has no time for sleep. Jesus, Austin. You're gonna go crazy with that shit. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me and joining the fun. I feel like, I'm trying to remember, I feel like I've seen some of your drawings, American Farmer. If I remember correctly, they were really good. I've seen like 3 different people who are like drawing tractors and stuff, and I'm trying to make sure I'm remembering the correct person. I know I've seen them though. How high is a Chinaman? I'm slightly scared to ask SMG, how high is a Chinaman? Yeah, dude. Definitely. I will, I'll figure that out after the stream, okay, buddy? How low is his wife? I don't know, I feel like it's going over my head. Where's the cheerleader at? Which one are you talking about, Harley? Oh, I gotcha. SMG, you bastard. You snuck that one in on me. Said to stop my special diet. I ate nothing but clocks and watches for 3 days, but I had to stop. It was too time consuming. Oh, that was so bad. Oh, okay, American Farmer. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Okay, my bad. Okay. No, it threw me off because I forget. I was talking to somebody else and they were showing me pictures too, so I was trying to remember who was who. You know what I mean? I gotcha. No, I saw those. Those were good. I am on, where the hell am I? Kleines land. It's a tiny little map, like really tiny. But you know what? It's fun, and I own the whole map, but it's manageable, especially for small equipment. So it's really cool. You're not impressed? You're not impressed at what? Because it's a little map? I wanted something that was easy to use little equipment on, man. Trust me, if you go to New Park Farm, not the newer one that he did, Newbrook, New Park Farm, and you get the big field that's in the middle. I did that whole thing with that old Ursus tractor with a 2.5 meter plow. CBW, are you lost, buddy? could be. It could be anywhere. Alright. We are going to go try and pick this up with our fancy loading wagon. Tell me I don't have access to this land. It's my land. This land is my land. Oh, missing spots. No grass pile shall be left behind. It's a travesty, and we don't do travesties here. Dude, this loading wagon is amazing. It's probably the best mid-range loading wagon there is, period. For the horsepower required, the capacity, all that shit. You heard Travis D got fired. Oh god, this one's gonna be bad, isn't it, Austin? Yep. It's good stuff. Cheap but decent. If you've been in Mr. P Gaming streams, you will know I'm not impressed, or I'm not impressed is my saying. I have been in there when you've been in there, buddy. I just didn't know, I've heard you say it, I just didn't know it was like a thing, like, I didn't know that was like your thing. You said you don't do travesty, Yeah, I gotcha, Austin, I gotcha. You hurt my brain a little bit, but I gotcha. Fair point, American farmer, fair point. Oh. We were trying to mount the fence. Ah. I was kind of hoping we'd get this whole field in. It's not surprising we're not, but still. Be nice. Save me 2 trips. Alright. Let's go dumper. Dumper in the pit. I like my hill. That's what happens when landscaping doesn't work very well. So yeah, like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What in the world is that, and why is that? Okay, so one of the props of the map, apparently. We're gonna stick you over here. You can live in the bush. Alright. Yeah. No, I'm not impressed. So basically, I'm going to take care of this grass. We'll see the state of our crops. I don't think they're going to be ready till either later today or tomorrow in-game. And, I think today's going to end up being a mowing day, would be my guess. I might see if we can get some other stuff done. I would like to buy a couple other things, but we'll see how it goes. Take it a day at a time. I do have 76 grand, but some of that is from the loan and some of that's from the silage I sold last time. So I do have a little bit of money, but I don't want to spend it all until I see what the fields are going to yield. That is a soybean field. Oh, you're killing me here. This is the only reason I don't like fenced in shit, you know? Alright. So, soybeans, the one down there is oats. And then my two fields, crop fields on the bottom are 3 and 4 are sunflower, 3 sunflowers and 4 is corn. So, and I figure the sunflowers will harvest normally, and the corn I will probably chaff and make more silage. It'll depend on the prices for everything, and I'm going in the wrong direction. Cool. A couple things that did change. There was a chicken coop right there. I took it out because I didn't want it there. And of course, as you can see, I have the milling machine there, which is how I took all this out of here. What in the world is going on? I think I broke it. Nope. Oh, okay. So that... Sometimes this game, you guys all know. Stay. So I think we'll leave this here for now. While I go figure out what my next plan is. So the pH value dropped from 6.5 to 6.25, and this is actually the second time I've cut it, so it's only dropped once in the 2 cuts. I thought it dropped more. I mean, granted, it still needs nitrogen, but that's not a big deal. I don't... let's go do that. We'll mix up our tasks a little bit. Seeing as the other grass isn't ready to cut and my crops are not ready to harvest. What am I doing? There we go. Let's see if I can get this jammed in the doorway too. Stuff her through. Ta-da! Alright, liquid fertilizer. Let's see if I have enough. I should have enough, and forgot my front tank. Tis a joyous day. Alright, screw it. Let's go top this up. It's a little field. This is where, real quick side note, all my bales are over here. I use the bale grabby thingy thing because I use the Gallignani again. One, because I like it, two, because it's cheap. I'm only doing the 4,000 liter bales so I can make, you know, a bale and some silage into TMR, but it still doesn't like to be grabbed by certain things, so it seems to work okay with that little grabber. Alright. Out of my way, sir. Tractor coming through. Very important. I'm off to fertilize. As you can see, I have my trailer over there. That's that Metal Tech one that I like. That would definitely be on my list as well. If you want a trailer that's not like super huge, but customizable and enjoyable to use, it's good stuff. Oh yeah. Look at that. Nothing like staining the ground. I thought about it afterward and I was like, maybe I should have gone with a solid fertilizer spreader instead of this thing, so I'm not like smacking the wings off the fences and shit, but 'tis too late now. Although I guess I could raise it up higher. That might help. Hey, look at that. I don't know if it'll clear. It will. It's a beautiful day, guys. It's a beautiful day. To celebrate, party at CBW's. Don't tell him I sent you. I was to understand there'd be pie and punch. There may be. I don't know. You gotta see what CBW. Will there be pie and punch? Apparently, people have already been told there will be, so hopefully, you know, you follow through with that promise. Poor CBW. He's gonna have dozens of people showing up at his house asking about pie and punch, and he's gonna be like, I don't even have it. What's wrong with you people? I do like bacon. Not as fond of the pork chops, but I can make it work. Right? Alright. What's my next task? Oh yeah, this is my baler. And that's that Kverneland V5 whatever, the thing that plants everything. Super handy. Alright. Next I need to figure out, let's turn the time up a little bit. I don't need any more fertilizer or anything. Ah, come on, CBW, you don't have like binoculars or anything so you can keep an eye, you know? Austin, just remember we'll have to make the signs really big. Like super big. We are Legion. Right? Alright. I did, side note, when I started this map, I did start with that F100, that 1975 one, the one from the mod hub. And it's cool, and I liked it, and I would have kept it, but trailers don't like attaching to it, so I got rid of it. It's supposed to be getting an update, but as of this moment, it is not. That sounds like an excuse, CBW. That's what glasses were invented for. Many, many years ago. You can't fall on that one. Apparently the spelling isn't either. It's okay, I won't hold it against you, buddy. Still 67%. I have a handful of people in here, yeah.
Ask them why cereal is not considered dehydrated soup.
Okay, guys, we have another question from Lady Krikcet. And this one goes to the tune of, she wants to know why cereal is not just called soup, like dehydrated soup. We had an argument about this the other day, and she wants to know your opinions on why cereal is not included in the soup category, because her theory or her reasoning is basically you add milk to it, so you're adding a liquid to it, you add liquid to soup, you eat it out of a bowl, it's soup. It should be soup.
And soup can be cold or hot.
And soup can be cold or hot.
Oatmeal is also soup.
And
Or
she's
the younger variety.
and she says oatmeal is also soup and should be. CBW is like, that's too deep. Because cereal is made up of a cereal crop, the milk is just a side dish. Savory, not sweet. Because most soup is comprised of vegetables or meat, not sugary grains. That's what Austin says.
Who says it has to be that? When did this become a definition of soup being meat and veggies?
Okay, so she's arguing when did soup become... What the hell did you just say?
Why is the definition of soup meat and veggies?
Why is the definition of soup meat and veggies?
Why can it not be a grain?
Shaman's like, and a pig with lipstick is just a pig with lipstick.
Or why is a hot dog not considered a sandwich?
And now she's saying, and why is a hot dog not considered a sandwich? Or a hamburger? Because submarines are considered sandwiches, and they're meat in buns. My brother says it was the 13th commandment, Kay. Because things are different. She says food for thought, people. She just wants you to be thinking. Hey babe. CBW says his question is, where did the name soup come from? It's from the Latin word soupe. What's going on, Iron Dragons?
I'm gonna assume it started in the
Shaman's like, yeah, well, why is it called a hamburger when it's made from beef?
Well, why is Canadian bacon called bacon when it's ham?
She says, why is Canadian bacon called bacon when it's ham? The food conversation. Alright.
I still haven't answered my question. Nothing they said so far. Make cereal, not a superfood.
I'm playing single player right now, Iron Dragons. Sorry, buddy. Came from the same animal. Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, I'm kind of indifferent. She's the Yeah, at least you got all those pigs, right, CBW? Alright. So I think I'm gonna go mow another lawn because I don't have anything else to do at the current moment. Cows are taken care of, crops are growing, everything's been fertilized. So we're gonna go mow one of the smaller lawns that's like, oh, by the way, this thing is fantastic. For some stupid reason, when you drive real close to it though, it lags. Only in this map, but I think it's called the water tap. It's like $500 or something like that. 250 or so. Fills up stuff really, really quickly. More like bacon bits. Ah, poor little bacon bits. You look so delicious. Alright. Not yet. Although that is... Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna mow this one. Because it's easy to cut. Alright. They sure don't smell like bacon. Well, of course not. Not till they're cooked, CBW. Iron Dragons, not tonight. I don't... There's only a couple people I play with at this current moment, and to be honest, I don't know you. And I really only play with people I know. So, as of current, no. Oh, look at that. Tiny bit of straw. I mean, hay. The ladies of the night. Jesus. Nice one, SMG. Well, sorry to let you know, Iron Dragons, this is an 18 plus stream, so this is not meant for kids. You should probably head out of here. Yeah, it's a terrifying thought, CBW. Yeah, I guess that needs to go up a lot sooner. So as for everyone in chat, most of you all know this, but my channel is intended for mature audiences and adult fans of Farming Simulator 19. My content is not intended or directed at children or anyone under the age of 18. If you are under the age of 18, please leave the stream now. Do not interact with my channel, watch my videos, or otherwise. You have been warned. What I just said? I say that at the beginning of every live stream. And yes, it's actually just about word for word, maybe a word off, that is in my About Me on my YouTube channel. I just basically have it relatively memorized. I don't know, SMG. It's pushing it a little bit. Hey, SMG, don't you play with little puppets? Alright. Yeah, the problem is most people don't ever check the About Me's of people or anything like that. I feel like maybe there were a couple videos of mine where it was actually down in the description too, but again, most people don't read the description either, so. No, Halim, he's 9 at least. Give him that, you know? Ah, Jesus, SMG. Next you're gonna be like, can I play too? Well, I would say, SMG, that you'd need to direct me to this person who has the pigs and have me have a look for myself, and we'll see. If I think they're adequate, then maybe we'll have a deal. Okay. There you go. Happy birthday, SMG. Doesn't matter what your birthday was before, it is now August 7th. Oh shit, technically it's the 8th for you, it's the 8th for you, isn't it? Because you're like 5 hours ahead. Wouldn't miss a few hundred. How many do you have, CBW? Jesus. I mean, I get it, pig farm, but still, like... You're like, I've got 10,000. There's no big deal. we feed them the trespassers. It's okay. There's nothing left. There's no evidence. Holy fuck. 7,500. How do you even keep track of that? Not only that, how do you have time to make content? I could have sworn you said in one of your, like, intros or something, you were like, oh yeah, small farming operation, da 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 da. I mean, 7,500 pigs is not a small farming operation. Oh god, guys. Alright, Lady Krikcet's back with another question of life. What color is a frameless mirror? It's reflective. It's not its own color. Okay, guys. Lady Krikcet wants to know what color is a frameless mirror. Have at it. Jesus. No, they're still finishing up on the last topic. I don't think they've responded to your... Yes, the pigs. Pigs are important. And bacon. Don't forget bacon. Lady Krikcet doesn't like bacon. The hell's wrong with her? She loves ham but doesn't like bacon. I know, right? She hits me with these all the time. But hey, it makes you think, right? That's the point. Alright, so we're gonna go windrow that up and dump that in the thing. Hi buddy, what you doing? Hi my boy. Being good. Yeah, getting this snuggle on. Alright, the little Massey that could. Wow, even I'm at a loss for words. Nice. Iron Dragons. I am not the only English farm streamer. There are tons of people that stream. Tons of people. So, Iron Dragons, I'm at a conundrum. Basically, you are too young for my content, so you really shouldn't be in here, and I don't want to be a butthole and kick you out. Um, and I apologize, but I mean, you could always watch other people's videos. On top of that, I mean, there's plenty of people I can guarantee you that are streaming. It's just you gotta find their channels. But like I said, I'm not trying to be a dick, but you are too young for this channel, and I don't. Basically, I'm asking you to leave nicely. If not, I'm gonna kick you out because you're too young. I don't need to get backlash because you hear stuff that's not appropriate for kids. And I appreciate you coming in here, and I'm sorry that this isn't basically catered for you. But I guarantee you, if you look, you can find other people that are streaming that speak English. Alright? So, like I said, thank you for coming in. I apologize, but it's not, this content is not for you. What's going on, Bruce? How you doing, buddy? I know, but I figured, give him a chance, be nice. If he does his own thing, then he's good to go. If not, then he's gonna go one way or another. So, as you can see, small tractor farm, we're on Kleines land. I am tedding this not really massive field, but for the size of the tractor it seems like a massive field. And with this tiny little Massey, and I don't even think, it's not the 135 is it? I think I got like the 155 or, no, the 253. I think it's got 53 horsepower, 57 horsepower. So yeah. How you doing, Harley? I know you were in here a little earlier. What's good? How are you and Bruce's marriage going along? Everything going smoothly, or you guys haven't hit any bumps, have you? I wouldn't want the greatest couple of our generation to have a problem. You guys are what people strive for. Yeah, no. It's not gonna happen. My stream, my rules. I can say what I want. You don't like it? You can go the way of the kid. Isn't that kind of what every mother would do, though, Halim? It's kind of, I mean, granted, I'm not saying, they deserve it. It's a mother's prerogative. They're allowed to do that. Hey, Patty, what's going on? Nice of you to join us an hour and 12 minutes later. Dude, Halim has been whining the whole time, being like, "Where's my Patty? Where is she? She's not here." Just whine, whine, whine. I had to mail Halim a box of tissues, even. He was like, "My tears are gonna drown me." I still think that was hilarious, hardly the time when Dap came in here, and when Dap was in here and I made him a moderator and he timed you out for like 5 minutes. That was great. Time out. You can't time out Patty, Harley. She just got here. You're gonna break poor Halim's heart all over again. Aw, Halim, you're my boy. Don't be turning on me now. Don't be turning on me now. Oh. And the truth comes out. That's hilarious. I could have sworn it was Dap. I think everybody thought it was Dap, and I don't think Dap corrected anybody. That's great. Oh, man. All this grass. I like it, driver. It's one of those things that here, real quick. I'm just gonna give you all a real quick flyover. So, whoop, as I fly like a crazy man. So, farm, fields, here, 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 grass field here, grass field here, grass field I'm working on now, this grass field, store, sell point, and that field goes all the way over and pretty much meets up with your main field. You have grass field here, and this was a field I turned into a BGA area because there is no BGA on this map. Um, I'm really liking it. I wanted something I could play with little equipment, and I mean, you can play with little equipment on any map. It really doesn't matter, but to run little equipment on something that's big and turn around and have to be like, okay, well, it's going to take me 3 hours to just cultivate this field because I'm stuck with an 80 horsepower tractor with a 4-meter cultivator, you know? It gives you that. Stuff's big enough that it does take a minute, but it doesn't take you all day, you know? So, seriously, it's not going to let me pick up that little bit. The only thing that I don't like so far about the map is you can't buy the whole map. Like, you can't buy the areas in between. I mean, you could buy the horse pen and stuff, but you can't buy the outer edge. So you get those occasions where it's like, oh, you don't own this land, or, you know, you go to do something, you can't place buildings or anything like that in the bare spots. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But other than that, it's got kind of like a, I would say almost like a little bit like a Letton farm feel. Maybe even like a new park, maybe just a little less hilly. The terrain's nice and flat. I'm not even going to touch that one SMG. Bruce is the king of equipment. He's got all the equipment. Tep called me out on it. He didn't know I was joking. Oh, Halim, I must have missed that in chat during that time frame. It is a tiny map, like I said, but I mean, when you're running, I mean, this is the international. This thing goes from, I forget what it is, it's like 80 horsepower up to 150. I've only got 100 horsepower variant I'm running right now. And my other tractor is this little guy, which I think has 53 horsepower, I believe. Where is it? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 57 horsepower. So, I mean, I don't have anything over 100 horsepower. So, I can't run big equipment. I'm having to use either older equipment or, you know, stuff like this class one that are kind of maybe a hair unrealistic on power requirement versus size, but not so unrealistic that it's like, oh, I've got a 250,000 liter, you know, loading wagon, and I'm pulling it with a 12 horsepower tractor. But I like I said, to answer Driver's question, I like it. It's got like a nice little feel to it. Um, the farm itself is pretty. Jesus. Why don't you guys just private message each other? You guys can show each other pictures, and then you can, you know, live with the shame. Um, but yeah, like I said, the main farm has a pretty good feel to it. I like the setup of it. Um, hey, driver, you still in here? You have old equipment. But is it rusty? That is the question, CBW. Alright, real quick, check this out. I don't know if you might have mapped toward this, but it's got good space. Exit pipe there. Your silos here. And then I got all my hay bales in here. And then you got another port here with a door that actually goes through. And then I got this set up here with some of my pallets and my seeds and stuff like that I've been storing. So I mean, you've got plenty of garage space, especially if you're not running a huge operation, which you wouldn't be on this map anyway. And I like the barn. I mean, the cow barn. I wish the shutters open because I like that feature on some of the others. And the only other downside is none of the little doors open. But it's got a good feel to it. Um, and then of course you got this shed here with a drive-through into the field. So I mean, and it's actually got a path around the other side. Yes, I hear you, sweetheart. That's my little puppy screaming because she does that. Yes. Um, you know, pass and stuff. I don't know. I like it. It's good stuff. Jesus, Harley. All right, back to this. Hey, hey, no chewing the bed. No, no chewing the bed. Thank you. My puppies are being terrors. All right. Hey, Marty, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Right? I've only crashed once though, so driver still got me beat. I don't have his skills. Caca. Nice. Now that everybody's here, the party can begin. We're gonna start the evening with a pants-off dance-off. Okay. Alright, guys. If you've been in my streams before, you know this is the... Hey, later SMG. Thanks for coming by. It's good to see you. Alright, if you guys have been in my streams before, you know there is a point in time where I have to walk my pups, and that time is now. So, talk amongst yourselves. Unfortunately, I don't have something worker friendly that you can watch while I do that. I should only be gone 5-10 minutes absolute max. And do as you will. Alright, guys, I am back. How is everybody doing? Alright, what'd I miss? What'd I miss? Just checking chat real quick. Yes, driver, I did leave you unattended. Aw, Marty. Guys are so mean. You're gonna hurt my feeling. I only have one left. Ah, driver, but crickets sing. Play violins. Grasshoppers don't do shit. Except pee on your hand. Who needs to jump when you can play music? Marty, I think that's a matter of opinion. Just a matter of opinion. Alright, so that field's taken care of. God, it's 1 o'clock. In game. Still nothing's ready. Alright, well. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a harvester. As per usual, it's gonna be this one because it's super cheap. Sometimes, but sometimes they're sneaky. Oh, Marty, I getcha. I gotcha. What's going on, Lewis? How you doing? And I need a header. And I'm not gonna have enough money to buy it because I'm broke. 38. So what I need to do is borrow another 25k, which I will pay back because I have a big field of soybeans and hopefully it will pay out decently. I will say on this map, they do pay. I don't know if it's just because of um, I don't know if it's just because of the map because it's so small. But if you look at the soybeans, 3,600. I swear to God, I looked at that in the early. Let's check the market. Yeah, look at that, 5,400 in the middle of summer. That's a lot. Switching fast ag videos on their harvest combo was covered in crickets. Nice. I'm doing alright, Lewis. How you doing, buddy? Thanks, Patty. It's always good to be back. Alright, so we're going to take this fanciful little harvester over to the farm. I think the thing that I like about this one is, I mean, it's good. I would say it's not the most detailed one I've ever seen. The interior is a little sparse, but being 41,000, granted it only has a 5,000 liter tank, so it's not spectacular, but it's 41,000 to buy unless you upgrade it, which I did. I think it's like 53 total. But it's got like 300 and something horsepower, so it can run that 7.6 meter or 7.2 meter Cressoni foldable header with no problems, even uphill. So And it's not the fastest thing in the world either, but it's a good starting combine. I like it better than the TX32 or the Bison. I can't stand the Bison. How's Patty doing tonight? So, we need to find a spot. Need to find a spot for this for now. I think we're on a seat. It's not going to fit in there, is it? Probably not. Alright, so I think we'll try and stick her over here for now. Alright, so we got our harvester. Like I said, I got a big field of soybeans, so hopefully that will land me some decent stuff. Plus, before I took this field, and those are the only two fields, I believe those are the only two that I put in the biogas plant, maybe this one too, and I ended up with like 300 and something thousand in chaff. So when it turned to silage, I made 130K selling it at the biogas plant, so it worked out pretty good. I don't know. I guess it depends on who you're asking. If you ask Harley, it's probably going to be many, but it's a matter of opinion. Alright, real quick, I want to go... Well, it is. I understand what you're saying, Helene, but I mean, the size of the map, it's one of the biggest fields on here. I mean, compared to the others. I know what you're saying, though. Let's go see if we need anything. I'm trying to remember. What do I got fertilizer, lime, some seeds over there. What is running? Weird. You made 14.2 million on lettuce. I'm assuming you're talking about a map that has like Maize Plus or something? Or are you talking like in real life you just went out and scoured the world for lettuce and sold it? And somehow you made that kind of money? The problem is I'm pretty much waiting. Waiting for crops, waiting for crops. I don't really need anything either. Actually, you know what? I don't have crap for money. Kinda want to buy some more cows, but... You know what? This is my only problem with this game is that I always end up taking shit tons of money out. And then I never pay it back. Alright. Come on. You can do it, little tractor. I believe in you. Not yet, Halim, but I am getting a PC Christmas time, so I'll be able to join all you fanciful PC players. Yeah, I feel like... Alright, we're off to get more cows. I mean, Halim, it's pretty obvious. If it's a map I don't know about and it's got lettuce on it, it's got to be a PC map. I know just about everything in the mod hub. It's terrifying. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna keep this. I've got the... yeah, rub it in. Basically, I pre-ordered the collector's edition on for PC. So I'm getting that, and it's got that modding tutorials video. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to actually do some modding. And then I pre-ordered the PS4/PS5 version as well, so I'm gonna have both versions. I'm not gonna get a PS5, at least not initially, with how hard they are to find and all the other crap associated with them, plus other things I hear through the grapevine. I'm just basically going to stick with the PS4 version, see how it runs, and then I can actually I figured I could do some content on that. But I'm definitely going to be doing some PC stuff too. Figure I'll be able to cover both ends of the spectrum a little bit. Alright, I'm going to get one more load. And that'll bring me up to 18, I think. Yeah, but I'm not saying I won't do console, and I do enjoy the console, but for me, in this game, driver, I like mods that add to realism. I don't care about the easy development and the F11 and all that crap. I don't care about cheating and money. I want the mods like the real mud mod. I want the manual attached so I can play with more realism than is possible on console. And like I said, I'm not stopping console. And I would assume as most console content creators who have a PlayStation 4, when fs19 comes out, I'm sure a bunch of stuff is going to come out about how well does it run on the PS4. These are the issues we've been having. Da 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 da. I mean, so there's content there. But on the flip side of that coin, I mean, like I said, I'll still do console content, and I may only play PC for personal, or if I want to do like a real crazy storyline or something like that, you know what I mean, where I have to do things that you can't do on console. I have no idea yet. I won't know till the game comes out and we see what it's actually capable of and the condition it's in. But I want the mods that add to the realism. Like, I'd love to be able to get out of my tractor and have to manually attach trailers. I mean, I think that's fantastic. Just that one simple little mod would make me enjoy this so much more. And I don't have access to it. I mean, I kind of hear you, Harley, in a sense, okay? In a sense. Placing things wherever you want, yeah, that can be handy, but I mean, if you're smart about it and you level the ground, you prepare it properly, it really doesn't matter. And then depending on which mod you use, you can place stuff pretty close to the things if you're careful. And brand name stuff, I don't give a shit about brand name stuff, honestly, for the most part. If I can look at it and be like, okay, it's a Ford or a Dodge or whatever, like the TLX, the 3500 that David's coming out with, it's going to be... it's like a second or a third gen Dodge Ram. I own a Ram. I like Dodge stuff, for the most part. You know, of course, Fiat has kind of killed that, and now Renault and Fiat and Dodge are all combined. I don't know, it's a big stupid thing. But for the most part, I really don't care if the name on the tractor has a badge or not. Granted, I wish they would stop naming everything Lizard, but, you know. And the no teleport mod, that just comes down to you and the control you have. Get out of the tractor and do it yourself. I'm not going to install a mod to make me not teleport. I'll just get off the tractor and do it myself. And yes, follow me. Driver, I would look again at that. You look at the angles of that hood, that is definitely a Dodge. The headlights don't look the same, but if you look at the curvature of the hood, it definitely looks very inspired by a Dodge. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's all Dodge, but I'm saying the way the hood is shaped, that you've got the center raised up and then the fenders are below it and come down. I mean, granted, it is a mixture, but there is some serious Ram influences in it, whereas... Yeah, okay, driver. I'm not saying he built it after a Dodge. I'm saying it's got like maybe subconscious but Dodge styling. Stuff we haven't seen on any other console-based truck that has come through. Hey, what's going on, Mateo? How you doing, buddy? Of course you do, Marty. Yes, Harley, say it again. Say Dodge for me. I don't know. It's not bad looking. It's kind of funny though, if you look really closely at it, it looks like it's got some serious hints of the ideal combine harvester. Now granted, I know it's based off the new one, the real one that Klaus apparently unveiled like the same exact time, but it actually looks a lot like some of the body lines look very much like the ideal. Marty. Yeah, driver. I mean, like I said, I'm not saying he designed it after it. I'm just saying you take that and look, kind of like Halim said, and I'm not talking the whole entire truck. I'm talking just the nose, just the hood and the fenders. You look at a second gen Dodge Ram, and it's got similarities. I'm not saying it's exact. I'm not even saying he designed it after it. I'm just saying it's got similarities. Unless, and you know, and General Motors, I mean, you'd have to go way back, like 50s, 60s, to get that kind of. I mean, granted, they're a little more extreme because it's old school, but you know, either way, it is what it is. I like the way it looks. That's my point. All right, now I'm gonna have to feed my cows. It's one of my favorite trailers in the game. Do I like the map? Yeah, I like the map. Like I was telling some of the guys earlier, it's, um, you know, it's got its perks. It's got its. I'm not huge on fences. They're annoying, but it's got a cool feel to it. It's, you know, everything's close by. I mean, for small tractors such as what I'm using, um, you know, it's definitely advantageous. Um, you know, it depends on what you want to play. I wanted to do something small, little tractors. I didn't want to go big, huge machinery. Everybody's doing that, and honestly, with the ups and downs of American life farming, I've just kind of, I don't want to say given up completely, but I'm just kind of like, I really don't care about it right now. Plus, it takes up so much space in the mod hub on my, that I'm like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to do other things for now. Not to mention everybody's doing it, so I wanted to do something a little different. So I figured old school, little tractors, do some little farming, you know? Get back to enjoying the game for the game and not worrying about it. New lands. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I just saw Luca's Island, the other Cast 64 map. He just got all the other crops onto that one too, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, new lands. It's good stuff. Um, let's go take care of our cows. Yeah, I'm gonna just go refill this again because that's not even gonna touch it. How do you like New Lands, Mateo? I've seen it. I haven't obviously played on it, but what do you think of it so far? It had kind of, at least from what I saw from some of the map tours I watched and stuff, it had kind of a no man's land, but not no man's land feel, you know? Kind of somewhere adjacent, if you will. Um, but it looked decent. And Marty, let me know if you find that lizard dealer. It's kind of funny. I'm on seasons, so typically seasons runs less in quantity of stuff than others do. But I'll tell you what, man, they take a crap ton of water. It's like 35,000 liters or something, 40,000 liters for like 12 cows. It's quite a lot. But yeah, look at this thing. This is why I like this thing. This is a 10,000 liter trailer. See how quickly that fills up? And I'm pretty sure, like I said, I think that water tap, water hose, I think it's called the water hose in the mod hub. It's like 250 to buy, and because it's so small, it places pretty much anywhere. It's a really good mod. Up. Did it now. Got caught. Up. Now I'm jammed up. Up. Can he do it? And he saves it. That was a snuggle counter. We don't do the crash counters here. Look at that. Almost 38,000 liters. It's crazy. Alright, so we're actually going to have to go mix some TMR, which is cool. Tell you what though, for little stuff, I do like this little metal tech. Like I said, the fact that it's 8,000 liters, so basically two bales, and you're good to go. Ah, crap, I don't have silage. I forgot I sold the rest of my other silage. Well, that's nice. Yeah, looks like you guys are gonna get, hey. It's actually the first time I've used that thing. I kind of like it. Alright. Next step. We do need food. They have a little TMR left. I think... what is it? TMR, hay and silage. Alright, so we're actually going to go park this here for now. We're going to go get the other tractor. We're going to grab a bale of hay and see if... Should take the bale of hay, I think. I hope. Ah. Look at this. Some asshole left the windrower right here. What a dick. It's so hard to find good help these days. The only thing that kind of sucks about using this for bales is it tends to grab multiples. Look at that, we got a nice conveniently rolled off one right here. And because these are from the Galignani, whatever, however you pronounce the damn thing, the straps don't actually visually go over it because it's like a custom design, custom texture for the actual bale, but it still works. Same thing if you put it on a trailer, it'll hold it. Oh, look at that. Magic bale. Yeah, we're gonna give them another one. Make sure they have plenty until I can get some silage and make some more TMR. I mean, I've got plenty of hay. I think I might take one of my fields though and make some more. I mean, that's a lot right there, but I do have more cows now, so I gotta be careful. Oh, look at that! Only grabbed one. Skills, skills, people. Ah, I was hoping to make that like seamless, just fly right in. Did not work out as planned. Jesus, that's like half full, so they're gonna need like 2 more bales. I think I'll stick 1 more in for now, or maybe I'll just stick 2. Screw it. Bam. 2. They don't like it. They're wiggling. Just don't shoot off into the sky. Alright, brother. You have a great night. I'll swing in afterwards. It's not... technically the tractor wasn't dancing, it was the bales. just got a lot of life, this tractor, you know. It's a heavy hitter. Feet of flames. Alright. So that's them fed, watered, cleaned. They got plenty of silage and hay. Yeah, they'll be good for now. Do I have any that are pregnant? Not fertile. That's a shame. Are they all not fertile? Don't tell me they don't give birth in this cow shed. That would be unfortunate. It's like none of them actually breed. Oh man, that's gonna suck. I was actually trying to do some light dairy, but if they don't breed, they're not gonna produce milk. Great. Alright, sweet. Well, I guess we'll have to see how that goes. Oh, water tap. Yeah. I did too, Liam. Sunny. Alright. Marty, I think that would depend on which version of that particular definition you're talking about. Because that could mean multiple things. I think the only thing I can complain about with this particular mower setup is you can't turn very well without missing spots. It's okay, Marty, you learn, the boy. So the plan is, I'm going to cut this particular field real quick, and I'm going to leave it out because it's already dry, so it only needs to sit in the sun. And then I'm going to do the same with one of the other fields. And the big field I'm going to save for silage. We're so proud of you, Helene. You've come so far in such a short amount of time. Look, Marty, he's almost adulting. I know. Seems like just yesterday. Even Patty's jumping on the bandwagon. Poor Helene. I feel like he's been getting it from every angle tonight. And all he wanted to do was to be a real boy. It's true. And and the graphics get worse as you get older too. Hey Helene, be happy. At least she's witty. The witty ones are always fun. I'm Marty, that's what happens off screen. That's the stuff we don't see. That's why Helene doesn't want to say anything. For fear of his life. So yeah, we're just gonna leave that out. Turn to hay. Get this other little field over here, do the same thing. And the big field's gonna go into the pit. Dude, Patty is crazy with the duels. I've seen her win many a duel. Right? He knows what's at stake. One thing I will say about this map, and I mean a lot of maps have this, but I really like this grass texture too. It looks really good as grass textures go. Because you get some that are really plain and bland and just kind of, I don't know, this grass looks good. The advantage is supposed to be sunny all day tomorrow, and this particular grass is already dry, so I don't have to worry about tedding it or anything like that. We should, Halim, you should come up with like a shirt concept or something for Patty, right? Be like, the reason they call her Peppermint is because she's sweet, but she'll kick you in the teeth. I have so many ideas for people. Until I get my computer, I can't really do too much. Right, exactly. See the lighting on the grass though? Actually looks really good. Sorry, I'm getting like tangenting to graphics. But so what do you guys think? New game. You guys excited, or you kind of like lackluster, or don't know yet? Is everyone just kind of like, meh, it's another one? Or you guys like, you guys think the chains are really gonna yeah, for about 5 minutes. And you're gonna be like, oh no, shit, I need a new computer now because it's full again. I think I think the only thing that sucks is some of the better mods that we've gotten in literally the last 6 months that I'm probably still gonna come back on and play this because of them. Right? That's my thing too. I like interacting with the people. Because, I mean, most times, I mean, we all know, it's farm sim. As, as much as we enjoy playing it ourselves, like watching someone in, like, for right now, mowing a field back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. It's not the most exciting thing. Not to mention, the other aspect of that is, wow, everything looks like it's ready. I know I could technically do that corn now, technically. But yeah, it's not the most exciting thing, but on the flip side of that too is for the person actually doing the stuff, it breaks up the monotony too, because then you get to interact with the people watching, so it's really cool. I'm just here to see what I will say next. You're just kind of winging it, Marty. You're like, yeah, we'll see what happens. See what pops out of my mouth. Pops in. What the hell am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Lost. Still not ready. Although, I probably can't afford it. Can I afford it? I need to take out more of a loan. By the way, FR450, it's in the mod hub. This is one of the better forage harvesters you can get. If you guys haven't already seen this. Engine setup goes from 449 up to 824. Not that you really need that much for a forage harvester, but it'll climb hills like a monster. Get your wheel brands, rim colors, anything. You can black out the roof and the pipe. But the cool thing about this one, much like one of the Kronex 580, I think, it's one of the very first modded forage harvesters like 3 years ago. This will attach to any trailer. Like, I mean literally any trailer in the game. So you don't have to worry about running a dolly behind it or whatever. It will attach to any trailer in the game. So, makes life easy. I am not on multiplayer, Peter. So, unfortunately, no. But I think I'll be getting that when I get to the forage harvesting portion. I'm hoping that the my soybeans and oats will be ready first, so I can just harvest them, get the money from them, and then I can use that money to kind of do some other stuff. Eh, It's more for the people that do, Marty. You know, if you don't do silage, then don't worry about it. Just, I know from playing, basically, all the in-game forage harvesters only connect to either dollies or I know for a fact because I tested it, the Roland pack, not like the individual or the couple trailers. There's like the Roland pack. I think it's by Simulacra Modding, and that thing has like 12 different trailers and stuff in it. It's like 145 megabytes or 150 megabytes, but those trailers will attach to everything, every in-game forage harvester. But for the most part, you have to run like a dolly with a trailer. But that one, and like I said, the Kronex 580, I believe, you can actually connect directly to a trailer. So you can pull a smaller trailer, for instance, especially if you don't have a huge field. I need my soybeans to be done. But yeah, no, the only reason I do... When you say you don't do much silage, like you don't do silage like in a bunker, or you don't do silage bales, like you just don't do silage, period. And if you don't, then how do you do cows? Or do you not do cows either? You just do potatoes. Oiled diesel and salmon, smoked salmon waiting for my fields. Okay, yeah, I forgot you got like all kinds of... Yeah, but Halim, yeah, I get you, Halim. The dolly with the 250,000 liter trailer. It is, especially if you're going for, if you have a huge field. I mean, that field, I mean, it's still probably going to produce a decent amount, but it's not going to produce anywhere near the amount you would in like a big map. Yeah, well, that's honestly that's why I like the seasons aspect, because there's a bit more to it, you know? I don't know. Ah, one of them's pregnant. All right. Took forever. Not fertile, not fertile, not fertile. Why do I have all these not fertiles? Oh, because they're not mature. Oh, they started them off young. That's weird. Okay. Well, I got one pregnant cow. All right. All right. Well, in the meantime, one last thing to do. But yeah, it's weird. Like I get these urges. Like I'll be like, oh, you know what I do? I want to do. I want to do pig breeding. But in seasons, it's worth it. Maybe not financially, but for the amount you can get. Like if you watched Mr. CLP, he did a test on him, and in seasons with 20 pigs in a pen, fully, you know, given everything, they you can get about 120 uh, pigs in a year. So technically, if you have 40, you can get double that, or whatever, you know what I mean? Plus, I can't, I hate to say it, I can't stand base game anymore. I just, I like taking my time. I don't like being like, oh, I gotta harvest this field, oh, I gotta jump to harvest that field, oh, I gotta plant this field, oh, I gotta jump to this field. Like, it's too fast-paced, and it's too unrealistic for me. Like, I mean, yeah, you can make the day last longer, but I like seasons. I like taking my time. I like waiting for the hay to dry. I like making silage and not having it, you know, be instant silage, because, again, it's just, I don't know, it's too unrealistic for me. I like the realism. I like the... Because then you've got to either find stuff to do or you're doing other stuff, and you're not rushing around like a chicken with your head cut off trying to catch up with everything you've got going on, especially on the big maps, you know? Because, again, I like doing everything myself. I'm not big on workers. I mean, I'll use a worker if I have to, or if, you know, I've literally got 2 or 3 things that have to be done, but I prefer doing it myself. Yeah, I was doing precision farming before him, but he definitely, I got a lot of good information from his stuff, you know, he definitely went through and did his homework on you know, like his charts and stuff. They're really, really good. And it's great reference to be able to be like, okay, you know, average price for this, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's good stuff. That's what I'm doing on this map. I mean, I don't typically, I haven't done it in a while. That used to be my go-to once I figured it out. I did it all the time, and then I got sick of doing it, so what I started doing was other things. But I can't stand not seasons. Not seasons is not for me. And the amount of feed they take, especially the pigs, like, I mean, literally, it's 1,000 liters of each category, and there's 4 categories for pigs in base game. So that's 4,000 liters per pig per whatever. So if you have 10 pigs, that's 40,000 liters. if you have 100 pigs, it's 400,000 liters. That's why you can never fill the bars. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm, I hope, I think I'm more curious to see what modders do the, uh, with the factories and stuff, more so than them themselves. You know what I mean? Like, where it's base game, it won't be like Global Company was. Which, I mean, I'll have a PC anyway, so it won't matter, but it'll be interesting to see what the modders can come up with by taking that from the base game, and hopefully there'll be less like mod conflicts and stuff, because I know Global Companies had a bunch of, you know, conflicts with other mods and has constantly had to be updated over the years from various things, or at least that's what I've heard. So it'd be kind of nice to have that base game, so then it's easier for modders to come up with creative ways to switch it up. Can't get the flexible factory mod. Yeah, it doesn't. It conflicts with the animals here too, but that's why you've got to get like the Shaba maps. But from everything I've heard, with the exception of Ravensburg, which is top ace 888, everybody. Jesus. Um, Honestly, that's why I did No Man's Land with the old production pack, you know, for my self-sustaining farm, but I've played around with those a bit, and they're less hassle, and they've never even needed an update. I mean, he updated it once, I think, when he made it work with seasons, and then he updated it again when he added, I think it was the liquid fertilizer and a couple other aspects to it, but for the most part, it hasn't had like, oh, you know, bug fix, bug fix, bug fix, bug fix. And the Placeable Factories pack, which, I mean, I give him props, you know, getting it onto console, I can't imagine that was easy, but it's had a crap ton of problems and crap ton of updates, and every time they change it and add another thing, it takes a ton of updates, and they gotta update the maps again that work with it, and to be honest, I don't like half the maps that work with it anyway. I'd say Ravensburg is the only one that I'm really like, yeah, okay, that's an awesome map. And that wasn't even Shaba. That was top ace. But the old production back by Farmer Manu, the one that works on No Man's Land and now also works on Spectacle Island, and of course he has the gold production pack, and that only works on Spectacle Island, but that pack is, I like it better. Like I said, less hassle. Yeah. But like I said, props to the other guy for doing what he's done. You know, I mean, I've heard some people have used this stuff and had no problems. But I don't know. And then, I mean, and granted, again, it's the limitations of the systems and stuff, I get it. But then it's like, okay, well, you can only put, you know, you can only have 6 factories on the map at a time. And then again, you can only have like, I think 8 total or 10 total between the factories and the animal pens, and it just becomes this thing, and then it causes problems, and it's like, it's just too much crap. I don't, honestly, I have not even used the Placeable Factories pack at all. But I've used the old production pack and I like it a lot. So I'm hoping it works out and it's fun. The one in fs19. Alright, Marty. Take care, man. I'm sure I'll see you in the driver's stream. I think I'm gonna finish this field and probably call it a stream. I may windrow it, I don't know. I may not. See, smallish fields, but still takes a while. So it doesn't feel as small as it is in comparison to fields on, like, you know, American Life or something. You know, still it's a big field. I got 4 people in here and 444 comments. That's a lot of 4s. So yeah, guys, I think just give everyone in chat a heads up. As soon as they finish this field, I'm gonna call it a stream. I know everyone's kind of getting ready to go anyway, and if anybody in here is not planning on it, go check out Driver's stream after my stream. Driver 53, he's got a lot of good stuff. I'd say raid him, but I don't think there's enough people in here to raid him. I think at this point it's just you, Halim. I think it's just Patty and Halim. But you never know. But I appreciate, you know, everybody for coming in and hanging out and doing what we do. Oh, you're still here, Harley? I forgot, you tend to lurk. Well, I appreciate your lurking skills. In the game or in real life? Or are you playing a whole different game? Or are you like buying shit and bootlegging it and then like selling it online? And slaughtering so me moose? What? Like slaughtering cows? Oh, okay. Slaughtering so me moose. I don't understand what that is, what that means. I'm assuming you mean you're slaughtering cows, but I'm not sure. Oh, okay, gotcha. Alright, so are you using the Placeable Factories pack, or is this like a PC global company type deal? Gotcha. Yeah, I figured because I didn't remember any whiskey-related stuff for the Placeable Factories. There goes his stream. What do you mean, like his stream crashed, Helene? I forgot Halim likes to multitask. I've seen him in like 2 or 3 different streams at a time. Same thing with Marty. Oh, gotcha. No, the way I figured he had already started it because he usually starts around 9 o'clock, so it's almost 11. Well, where you guys are, it must be almost 10. Thought he started at 9. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm Eastern Standard Time, so I'm different than... Yes, you guys are very skilled. Alright. I'm not going to bother windrowing it tonight. I I'm just going to go park my tractor. Been on for 2 hours and 42 minutes, so I think that's a pretty solid comeback stream. I will try and get back into the swing of things, do a little more content than I've been doing. But I'm not going to try and set a schedule because go for 4 hours. Oh yeah, William, I forgot. I thought for some reason I thought you were Central. Unfortunately, Harley, I have things to do. Adulting. Yeah, no, that ain't. Unfortunately, I don't even think that's possible. Yeah, well, I'm allowed excuses. It's my stream. Alright. So, I'm going to leave the windrower there. Real quick, I'm going to save it. I'll make you a deal. I will try and stream tomorrow for all you good people. No promises, but I will try and do a stream tomorrow. Alright. Well, you guys all have a wonderful night. Thanks for coming. Like I said, anyone who's not planning on, go to Driver Stream. Give them like a mini raid. Tell them I sent you. And I hope you all have a great night, and I'll probably see you in there shortly. So, take care, everyone. Thanks for all the love, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.